You want to unclip?
Yeah, I'm unclipping right now, dude.
Yeah,
it's gonna be wild.
It'll be like that, and so it'll sharpen.
So we're gonna put this on the blog, right?
You see there?
You don't know.
I've been trying to vlog, and it's just been. I haven't had time to edit any of the footage. I think I'm just.
All right, so this guy sounds like excuses to me, dude.
Your excuses, okay?
No, I just zoomed in on your face. Like, it's wild.
Much of the stress that people feel doesn't come from having too much to do. It comes from not finishing what they've started. Oh, I don't know who this is for right now, but maybe some of the stress you have isn't that you got so much to do, but you haven't done what God called you to do.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Matt of Matted Pictures, and this is me calling out me. It is now the end of March in 2022, 5 years later. And you must be wondering, why so long? I could easily kind of dodge it and be like, oh, well, you know, time and blah. But like, look at, if you rewind back and go back to the beginning, my friend Aaron asks me, he goes, so is this gonna be on the vlog? And I'm like, well, I just haven't had time to edit. And that's such a baloney lie. That's such a lie. I've had so much time. I've had 5 years to edit this footage. But what really gets in the way is my perfectionist attitude. What really gets in the way is my procrastination and my not willingness to see a project all the way through. And what I've wanted to do with this project here, the Matted Vault, is to go deep into the archives, find really old footage, kind of put it together, and tell you guys about what was going on in my photography career at that time, who are the people I met, the collaboration, everything like that, and give an insider of what goes on in the mind of a photographer. What goes on when, you know, we're in the midst of a project and we just don't feel like doing it, or we feel like we want to give up. Why was this happening at Liberty University? Back in 2015 to 2016, I attended Liberty and I met some really awesome people. And even only being there for a year, I kept in contact. I went back and visited for homecoming back in 2016, reconnected with a couple of friends who were artists, reconnected with some friends, and then made more friends. And it just ended up snowballing from there. But I kept going down to Liberty and I kept just meeting people, really all through one friend, and that's my friend Emmanuel Sherry. So shout out to you, bro. You hooked me up, you plugged me in with the connections, and so many amazing things. Just different projects, different people, different brands I've gotten to work with over the past, few years. So this video was an Instagram meetup. I contacted Manny. I was like, bro, I'm gonna come down in October and I'm gonna be there for like 4 or 5 days, and we just gotta create content. We just have to, tell your friends I'm coming, like, here we go. And so when I came down, we had like maybe 5 or 6 photographers on scene. We had about 5 or 6 models, just people that wanted to be in front of the camera, wanted pictures. We were like, hey, free pictures. So we went down, we had friends of friends there, and it was just this awesome meetup, this awesome, just like everybody taking photos. We had Manny, we had my friend Bailey, we had Shaq, we had Eric, we had Luke, Ben, we had quite a few other photographers and people just with us. Some of the people that are coming to mind for that like model for us, we had Leah and Hannah Rodriguez. We had their friend Amanda, and Aaron was very Beck. We had a few other people, as you see in the video there, and it was just this amazing experience. And that's something that I've always wanted to create. I wanted to create an atmosphere. So the Craig Rochelle quote that you heard in the beginning of this video, it talked about the stress doesn't come from all of the things that need to get done. The stress, at least for me, the stress happens because I haven't done what God has called me to do. And I've had this feeling for such a long time that this is something that I'm supposed to do. Tell my stories of my photography journey to not just inspire people creatively, to inspire other photographers, videographers, but to inspire Christians. I've been able to meet so many amazing people of faith, and I've been able to meet so many people not of faith and have these conversations of God and preach the gospel through my creative ability. I wanted to create a place where photographers and other creatives can come together and create, edit, and just share with each other how they took that shot, how they edited that photo. And so the basis of the time was, let's shoot for a couple hours in downtown Lynchburg and let's come back to Liberty on campus. And we rented a room in the library that had a TV, and each person, each photographer got to connect their computer and edit live in front of everybody. And so we got to see, what presets they used. We got to see why they chose certain colors, why they chose this certain mood. And it was like this, it was like our own class. We were like creating our own curriculum maybe for a class or something. And I just remember it being this amazing just learning opportunity, amazing just time with friends and new friends. I've always loved collaboration. I've always, desired a community inside the photography world. And so that was why this photo shoot happened. That's why I traveled all the way back down to Liberty, 8 hours, over 300 miles down there. And it was just an amazing time. I want to always create an inviting space. I want to create an atmosphere of joy and an atmosphere of learning within my photography world and within my career. And that is it. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to this story. As you can see here are some trips and projects and different things I've been able to collaborate with different people and create. And there is so many more stories to tell down at Liberty, in New York, all my different adventures that I've had, that photography has been able to take me places and take me to meet some incredible people. So you can you can subscribe, you can comment. It's 2022. You guys know what to do on a YouTube video. All right, and I'll see you guys in the next video.